Welcome back, dear viewers, and we're still watching the breakfast show on LTV International, and we're going to stop at the very important and significant visit of the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman yesterday to Cairo for talks with President Abdel al-Sisi, a real significant visit in such a critical and crucial time in the region amid many tensions, geopolitical challenges, the genocide, war on Gaza and Lebanon, the tension between Israel and Iran, the situation in Sudan, Libya, Syria, actually everywhere in the region. So, such important visit reflects actually the deep and historic strategic ties between the two brotherly countries, Egypt and Saudi Arabia. Of course, the visit tackled first of all the political issue in the region, and also the economic partnership with Saudi Arabia and Egypt, and also witnessed the sign of the Egyptian Sudan Supreme Council for Coordination. This is supposed to be chaired by President Abdel al-Sisi and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The importance of the visit and the messages actually out of this visit that Egypt and Saudi Arabia are supposed to be the main solid pillar in the holding the security and stability in the region, and also the main wings of the Arab national security. We are delighted to be joined over the phone with Mr. Rahman, a journalist and political analyst. Mr. Amr, very good morning to you.
And a very good morning to you. Hello to you and the dear viewers.
Such a significant visit in such a crucial time reflects and actually delivers many messages in the time being. Let's talk first about the political side of the visit for for political efforts to reach a ceasefire in Gaza and Lebanon and the other issues in the region.
I believe that the whole region is going through rebirth. Changes are clouding in the sky of the region as we are witnessing reshuffling the papers of the whole region politically, economically, militarily. For the new Supreme Council that is being signed up yesterday between Prince Mohammed bin Salman and President Abdel al-Sisi, I hope that such important step could be followed with other steps at the same direction to unite the vision of the Arabic countries, to realize who are in our side and who are against us, and act upon this.
Yep.
Today we have challenges concerning not just only Gaza Strip, and now not just only the Western Bank, and not just only the whole file of Palestine that is occupied by the Zionist existence, but we are, as the situation is escalating each and every moment as we are speaking right now,
yep,
there is a new assault against Syria. After the assault against Lebanon, and there is an enemy who is raising a map that is claiming that who is not in his side as a partner will be its enemy. Well, I welcome to be the enemy of my enemy. This is the situation that the whole Arabs could and should unite around. I remember 10 years from now,
yep,
10 years before now,
yeah,
Mr. President Abdel al-Sisi, he demanded that the Arabs should have their own united army led by the Egyptian army. And who else?
yeah.
What else army could be the leader of such coordination and coalition? right now, I believe it's time for the Arabs to answer to that demand, and to realize that only Arabs can protect Arabs. Only the Arabs can protect and fight for the Arabic rights and the Arabic best interests. Only Arabs can realize the meaning of being an Arabic leader and an Arabic situation against the greed of the Western and the Eastern powers. And
Mr. Amr, allow me, I would like to ask you here concerning, number one, the importance of signing such Egyptian-Saudi Supreme Council for coordination between the two countries, number one. Number two, also the importance of the concerning the strategic partnership between the two brotherly countries concerning the military maneuvers, and how it's essential and real essential for the time being, delivering many messages, as you mentioned as well, as they are trying to stabilize the whole region, and they are the main pillars for peace and security in the region.
Stability can only be reached by uniting our situation, and that is exactly what the new council is all about. Uniting situation politically, militarily, and strategically. That is exactly what we can build upon. And of course, with the long history of relationships and bilateral relations between the Saudi Arabia Kingdom and the Arab Republic of Egypt, we can achieve a lot. We have already a strong base that we can build upon, and I believe, why don't we have our own military bases as Arabs, instead of other foreign military bases? Why don't we have our own troops to discharge the bombs that are being thrown out in our faces in the region?
Exactly.
Can't unite the situation as Arabs with a leadership, with an Arabic leadership?
Yeah, exactly. Also, to always, as President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi highlights, we've got to have a very strong army and armed forces, as we have, alhamdulillah, our Egyptian army, our great Egyptian army, is supposed to be number 10 worldwide, and it's supposed to be for defending the land, not to attack, but to defend the borders and the homeland. So let's move to another part of this important and significant visit, which is the economic side. The visit is supposed to tackle also the economical ties between the two countries, as Saudi Arabia is supposed to be the first investor in Egypt. We got like more than 5,000 Saudi Arabian companies working in the domestic Egyptian market, and they are investing with like $53 billion. So how you elaborate on this, on the economic side and the benefits and interests for the both peoples and the two countries?
And as an Egyptian citizen, and of course as the Egyptian leadership was and always welcoming the Saudi investments, and of course we have a strong economical cooperation and coordination that raised the highest level the past 2 years. Only we need to redirect that cooperation into the best interests of the two countries. There is a difference between the Egyptian nation and the Saudi nation. There is a difference economically in the basis and the measures of life. That we need to coordinate together for the good of the two nations, of the two people, of the two states. We need here in Egypt to redirect more investment, whether Saudi or other investments, towards the direction of true and basic industries, agricultural projects, industrial projects, and cooperating with the private sector in Egypt, with the supervision of the state here in Egypt. That way, with that triangle of administration, cooperation between the Saudi side, the investments of the Saudi investors, and our private sector here in Egypt, with the supervising by the government and the state, for the benefit of the nation, to take care that there is a difference between life measures in Egypt and life measures in Saudi Arabia. Still, there is a gap, an economical gap between the two sides. We can never act as if we are one nation economically, but of course we are one nation in blood, in roots, in even geography. We only have the Red Sea to divide the land, but originally we are one land, we are one nation.
Yeah. When we talk about the sustaining opportunities for investment between the two countries, we talk also about the not only investments or FDI, we talk about bilateral trade, we talk about energy, of course, collaboration in energy sector, and of course referring here to the electrical interconnection linkage between the two countries, which is supposed to be, I mean, very soon finished. We also talk about many other opportunities. So how you just weigh this?
Economy and industrial cooperation is the language of the time and the language of the bilateral relations between any two countries, any brotherly or neighborly country in the world right now. And I believe that you have mentioned something very smart here, that is the electricity projects. The electricity projects and the connecting of our own nets of the electricity between Egypt and Saudi Arabia. We can connect it even with our mega project, which is connecting Egypt with Jordan, with Iraq. This is a very significant and strategic, huge and mega project that can not only do for the best and work for the best of all those states and all those peoples from Euphrates to the Nile, but also to strengthen ties and to have a strong front economically we can build upon, we can gather around. That's how economy can be in the service of the strategic targets of a nation.
Yep. Mr. Rahman, referring to the very strong and historic bilateral ties between Egypt and Saudi Arabia, and concerning the situation and the geopolitical tension and conflicts in the region, how your mind, how do Egypt and Saudi Arabia could push forward the approaching a comprehensive ceasefire or immediate ceasefire, and also securing the access of military and humanitarian aids to the Palestinian, and also as they are agreed on the two-state solution, and to be the Jerusalem, east of the Jerusalem to be the capital of Palestine?
Well, the situation today is so much different than the situation 2 months ago. 2 months ago, we were talking about coordination efforts, the Arabic efforts, and the international efforts to deal with the crisis in Gaza Strip. Today, there is another Gaza Strip model in Lebanon, in South Lebanon. And another model is being created right now on the borders of Syria.
Yep. And Iran, and maybe, yes, the tension between Iran and Israel as well.
Exactly. The Zionist existence are just expanding its assault. Why did it expand its assault? Because we didn't deal with the firm situation enough to stop it from the first place.
Yep.
If it wasn't stopped
This is
yesterday.
because of the unconditional support of the first and solid ally of Israel. It's of course the USA, the United States of America. Till now, they are giving them the green light to do whatever they like. But please take care of the civilians. Don't kill so much. Kill a little bit, but don't kill so much. It's really.
Right.
You cannot even understand the American situation till now. So I mean, the administration of Biden, they don't even care till now before they leave on the next month to approach a ceasefire, a real ceasefire, and to use their leverage on Israel to approach the ceasefire.
And I believe with such ongoing support to the Zionist existence, aggression against the Arabic lands, they will not stop at Syria. They will go all the way to Iraq, and they will divide Iraq again. Iraq is a state, a whole other state, but on the ground, it's more like divided between the Shia and the Iranian influence and the Israeli influence and the Turkish influence. But we are going through dividing Iraq again. I believe that there is a step to be taken throughout the conflict, or so-called conflict between Iran and Israel, to divide Iraq, and for Iran to occupy the eastern bank of Euphrates, as for Israel to expand its influence, military influence, into the western bank of Euphrates. What could we wait for? How can we wait for this to happen? We need to eliminate the threat with all the powers that we possess. We have the power in the petroleum and the gas, oil, the oil powers. We can use our own soft powers. Yep. We can use the economical powers. We have the situation only to reunite.
We have the power to sit at any leverage or to practice any leverage on Israel, really to approach a ceasefire. Mr. Amr Rahman, journalist and political analyst, it will always being a pleasure hearing to your insights and views, and thanks a lot, and have a nice day.